Okay, welcome to everybody. This is Charles Richard, and I just want to do a real quick update. I had actually promised you folks that I would update you if I found anything with the X webcam. That's the Fuji X webcam software that actually I was not able to get it to work with Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, and photo booth. But I've got some new update, and the new update is that the X webcam, I was actually able to get it to work with Zoom. And but first, let me kind of show you, for those that don't know what X webcam is. X webcam actually takes your Fujifilm cameras. It doesn't take all of them. It takes the X-T2, X-T3, X-T4, the X-H1, and those are the ones that I have. So those are the ones that I can test, and those are the only ones that I can tell you that it works beautifully, because I've tested them. Now there's a couple of other ones that it actually does use. I believe it's in the X Pro series, but I don't own those cameras, and so I cannot tell you about those particular cameras. But what I can tell you is that this particular software actually works really good. Excuse me, I'm always drinking coffee. And it's another way for you to be able to use your older X cameras to physically be able to live stream. You know, that is if that is what you'd like to do. So that gives you a really good flexibility for you to be able to do these great things. Now, the X webcam, as I mentioned before, you've got to set your cameras, but let me kind of take you to what it looks like. All right, I've got it set with the X-T2, and let me switch to the X-T2. I believe it is this one here. Okay, here we go. All right, I've got it set. If you see, today I set it completely different. What I did was I actually preset the X-T2 with one of the profiles that it has. So I've set it to the acros, which is a black and white, and I am focusing the camera basically, you know, on the dining room, and it gives you a very nice black and white. Wow, excuse me, and that's what you're looking at. But the drawbacks about this is that the camera needs to be preset before you actually start it. Now, once you actually preset your camera, you can actually plug it in, and you can actually start turn your camera on, and then you can actually open up the software that you want to use, and this is what you get, which is a very clean and clear broadcast. It's really nice, and you can do all kinds of beautiful things. You can set it. You can set your camera to your standard settings, or you can set it to Provia, or you can set it to your classic Chrome or your Eterna. However you want to set your camera, you need to preset it, and then you get this, which is awesome. Now, getting back to Zoom, yes, it does work with Zoom. It works very nice with Zoom, but here's what you have to do. If you have Zoom installed in your Mac computer, what you need to do is you need to uninstall it, because what happens is that when you load the new drivers, right, those new drivers that you load, they're actually running in the background, right? But Zoom does not recognize those drivers, because Zoom does all of the initial install when you actually do your first install with Zoom. So what I had to do was I actually had to uninstall Zoom and reinstall it. So what the quickest way to do it is you uninstall Zoom, you restart your machine, and then you reinstall Zoom, and it will work beautifully. Those are the drawbacks. Now, up to right now, until now, I have not been able to get it to work with the software like Skype. I was not able to get it to work with a couple of other software, the Photoshop or the photo booth software that also supposed to recognize this camera. It does not work with that. So there's a couple of softwares that I actually have not been able to get it to work, even though I uninstalled the software and reinstalled it. Obviously, I cannot do that with Photo Booth, but I did that with Skype, and it does not recognize it. So, anyways, that's the quick update that I really wanted to give you folks with this new X-Webcam, which is really nice, and you're looking at it right now. And I think it works, well, wonderful. Hit me up on the comments on Facebook. I know YouTube comments are turned off, and I've got them turned off for a reason, okay? Because in reality, my YouTube is not my strong point. My strong point is in Facebook. But hit me up and let me know what you think about this particular software. And if you were able to get it to work with Skype, let me know. As far as I'm concerned, it does not work with my Skype. It does not work with my FaceTime. It does not work with my photo booth. I've only been able to get it to work with all of the streaming software. It does work with all of the streaming software, and it does work with Zoom. Anyways, this is Charles Richard saying thank you so much for joining me, and you have a wonderful and a great Sunday afternoon.